Well, Donald Trump tried to add one more achievement to his list of accomplishments achieved during the first 100 days of his presidency. Tried to add that yesterday, unveiling what he calls the greatest tax reform in American history, which is pure baloney. Not only does his big announcement not do anything, I mean, there's a big difference between saying this is what I want to do and actually accomplishing something. But his plan, the closer you look at it, is nothing more than a giant tax windfall for the wealthiest of Americans. His plan does three things, okay? Let's take a look at them. First, it would eliminate the estate tax, or what they call the death tax, which is paid only by couples on any money they inherit over $11 million, on which they pay a low rate of 16.6%. A heavy burden on most Americans? Well, not unless, again, you would inherit over $11 million, which is only a handful of very, very, very wealthy people. In fact, 99.8% of estates do not pay any estate tax. Second, the Trump plan for those making over $200,000 a year would repeal the 3.8% tax on stock investments that now pays for Obamacare. And yes, 90% of those tax cuts would go to people making over $700,000 a year. Again, the very, very wealthy. And third, the Trump plan will also cut corporate tax benefits from 35 to 15%, which also benefits the wealthy Americans because they're the ones who own stock in all of those corporations. And who would benefit most from Donald Trump's tax cuts? Of course, Donald Trump himself. We know now for sure that he ran for president for one reason, to make as much money as he could. And his tax reform plan is just one more way he's using the White House to fatten his own bottom line.
This is the Bill Press Show.